Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. So today I'm featuring my Minigun 12 that I won about a week ago. So I will say I was excited to win this, but a lot of players will say that it is not worth upgrading, and they're not really wrong. Brawling is something that is not really a being end game or late game in this game, and that's purely because Polarium in their infinite wisdom have just put up too many one-shot kill weapons, EM rifles specifically. So we'll get into some games and I'll show you a couple of the characteristics. There's a couple that are really notable. So one is the shot delay as you fire. So it takes a second for the barrels to spin up before you actually start firing weapons. As you see there, press the button, wait for a second, and then bullets start firing. That doesn't sound like a lot or look like a lot from you guys watching the video, but in game, a second is a long time to wait for weapons to start firing. To put it in a bit more of a perspective, like 0.7 of a second is the shot delay on an EM rifle, and you have to predict where enemies are going to be to hit targets with EM rifles sometimes, or half the time, you know, particularly going to walk out from a building. This is the same with these, but the shot delay is even longer. Also, if you're coming up against something like carbines or whatever, their carbines have already shot you with two volleys, you know, two bursts before the barrels spin up enough to start releasing bullets. They do a lot of damage. So this is early gameplay. There's no pilot. This is raw weapon, but yeah. So you will have also noticed that as I'm firing, that's all well and good, but when I'm idle, when I'm not tapping anybody, then I'm also tapping the fire button. Now that gets rid of that limits your shot delay. So once the barrels have spun up and fired, then you need to keep tapping the fire button to keep them spinning. Now you can do this for as long as about probably 0.7 of a second before you press the button again. I'm doing it considerably faster here just to keep it idling over, you know, like a lumpy cam on a V8, you know, brum, brum, brum. But that's the general idea. So get a bit of a timing thing with it. These things would be fun to use early to mid game, but once you start pushing into late game play, then really not viable, because everything late game, end game is EM rifles and disc launchers. So EM rifles are a one-shot kill basically from two of them. Get any mech, a maxed out set of EM rifles and pilot, everything will kill a bastion without the shield. And the disc launchers can be shot at you from, for example, from here at the roof and kill whatever's on the ground. So yeah. These things as a line of sight fire weapon, brawl weapon, really not viable late game. So don't go nuts upgrading them. Well, that's my opinion anyway. So there you'll see that I am doing my lumpy cam idle. I'm firing right now, but as we come off it, we've run out of ammo. I'll point it out when we get to it. I'm just babbling at this point. Okay, so that's that match down. We'll get onto the podium. It's top of the podium. It's 14 kills, which is not crazy. This is not something that you're going to run into tournament and win tournaments with. It's just a little bit of fun in games. So we'll do another match. Just with the pilot on it now. So I've got Asmodus, that's the legendary pilot, and I've also got all of the decent implants. So two of my implants are epic, and one is legendary. The legendary one being the recoil implant. Really does fix up the accuracy of this weapon. But here's a big problem. There's a big scary face there, because if you get something like a Guardian system crash, you are then reset back to, at this point, 15 seconds now, whereas it was 17 seconds back as a base weapon. The reload takes a long time. I think it drops it down to about maybe 10 seconds with a max reload implant. So yeah, definitely a must-have if you're going to use these things. So, see there again. So yeah, stuttering a bit. You can see there again, I do a lot more damage at range. So that's the recoil implant. The recoil implant basically just increases the accuracy of the weapon, and pushes that accuracy out further. Oh, that one hurt. Okay, so at reload, I don't have to do why I press my ability then, but on my shield. So we'll just fast forward again through this like I have done all the time, and then we'll get back into shred some stuff. Oh, internet connection issue. Well, hey, I mean, look at my frames per second and my ping rate. It's not really my end, is it? But here we go. All right, we're back into it. There's one down. We get into here. Oh. Did we get this one? No, but we'll probably get the one at range here, I reckon. Look at this. So that's much better now so that you put the implant into it. There's another one down, so we'll idle. And that'll just, again, like I said, that'll keep our barrel spinning, so we limit that shot delay. So, second round, quick view of my hanger. Second round, we'll first fast forward up and we'll get back into this again. So, into it. So, one down now. Yeah, there we go, one down. We'll get the one out at range. So, yeah, again, see, they're doing much better at range than it was in the last game. So, there's two down at range. We'll grab our fourth one here, in behind us. So, you will notice it turns very slowly, but it seems to just turn very slowly when the barrels are spinning. So, once the barrel stops spinning, it goes back to normal turn speed. Well, that's just what I tended to notice. Maybe I'm not correct with that, but it does appear to do that when the barrel is spinning. But seriously, if you're going to use these things, you really need to get into that lumpy can idea and just tap the button every half a second to keep that barrel spinning. We'll get into it again. So this thing's absolutely shredded the front of that Aries. Look at that. And then pop your cam. No, we're going to get back into it again. Take another one down. Oh, going to cop some damage there. Oh, pop your cam. Let's go. Brum, brum, brum. There we go. Into it. So yeah, definitely keep the barrel spinning. And it'll be a bit more effective. Okay, so we're basically done there. It's winding down. You can see a quick glimpse of how I set my hanger up. So there's no naked mechs or anything. They've all got weapons. They've all got a purpose. It would be as you would be as an early game player. So again, 15 kills. The only thing that did have a pilot was my Juggernaut, which has adds modus on it. But yeah, nothing too crazy to write home about. So, just to recap, definitely wouldn't go nuts in upgrading any of the minigun spec unless they change something dramatically with the game and they make it so that brawling becomes a thing you can do in the game again. But being that everything's one-shot kill, probably not going to be useful at the moment. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time. Like and subscribe as usual. See ya.